The next theme is terrace, and that is maybe the most known label of Aalto by using different various terraces, lawn-covered terraces or grass staircases. The first terrace Aalto made or started to learn to make was Villa Manne, a very early classical building in the southern Ostrobothnia as well in west area of Finland. And there the classical building is on the top of the hill, and the slope is going down to the lake. But it's still quite classical setting. It's like a formal garden with a tier, so it's not yet like a real terrace, but he's starting to play with the idea. The first real terrace is coming on pioneer competition drawing in the south of Patient Wing. Today there is the Serpentine Garden, which is one of the first modern landscape architecture in Finland. But then the first organic garden is also existing very early on. It was designed for Helsinki Stadium at 1933. It was not realized, but it was already in the form of, or in a kind of biomorphic form. After seeing the Renaissance garden and hilltops in Italy, Aalto started to vary the form of the staircases and the terraces. And the most known of these is the Säynätsalo Town Hall terrace. It was artificially made by raising the level of the inner courtyard. So when you're looking at it, you see the tower behind. In a similar way, in Seinäjoki, there is a terrace heading to the city council room, artificially made, as well the lawn terrace in front of the church. But it also had another function. It's acting as a huge theater, outdoor theater for the ceremonies on the summer times. Maybe the most beautiful terrace is in France in a house called Maison Louis Carré. There the house has the roof, sloping pen roof, which is continuing as a terraces toward the valley. The most beautiful thing here is that it is covered with low sedums, and that is a brilliant idea. Our next theme is theatre, and it is based on the amphitheatre especially. Aalto saw his first amphitheatre in Verona in 1924 and thereafter in many places around Mediterranean. And he made his final pilgrimage to the heart of the Western civilization in 1953 to Greece, and he has a fantastic drawing of Delphi Theatre. But his own first theatre, real study for amphitheatre form is already from 1944 in Sweden, in Avesta, the place called Johnson Institute. It was never realized, but it was a quite large project. And among those about 50 drawings, there is 22 drawings where Aalto has really put the amphitheatre in a central point of the plan. Aalto started to use amphitheatre more after 1950s, and the first quite romantic one is here in Jyväskylä campus area. It is behind the main building, a multi-shaped form, and it is made with red brick, granite and timber. We can start to speak already about landscape architecture when we look at the Otaniemi Technical University main building and the beautiful campus in front of it. There, the amphitheatre, it's outdoor theatre, you can sit on it, but inside there is a lecture hall. There it is the signal of the architecture education. And later on, which is really nice, that when architects have been educated, they go to have a more practice on the architecture offices. And in Aalto created his own office based on the same idea, but instead I don't know whether it was really the idea of an institute, but it may be the love of the form also, that it's created around the park, which is shaped as an amphitheater. And that place is still used for different colloquiums and seminars and happenings. The same thing happens in Denmark. In Aalborg Art Museum, they have a huge space for sculptures, and there is also amphitheater there. And that is the place where you can have all kind of artistic performances or spectacles to be seen. And I think Aalto would have loved that idea as well.